So let's look at the first word. It wasn't me. Now, whatever it is that they're talking about, so maybe they pushed someone in the playground, or they were caught with a vape, or they came back late and they're blaming someone else. It's normally a sort of shock response. And you know what? Very often, because the event was something hyper-arousing, like being told off or being pushed or being accused or being bullied or just having fun or doing something risky, they've actually gone into fight, flight, freeze. The brain has disengaged, the rational brain has disengaged, and so often they won't remember what actually happened. And this is a very typical thing with kids with ADHD. They won't see the sequence of events, that their brains have gone blank, they've gone into brain freeze, and it's a little bit confusing. They go, and rather than saying, I was there, but this happened, this shock, and I felt nervous, and I felt a bit upset, and it's very often the immediate response is, it wasn't me. So if you can hear that they're saying it wasn't me, as a parent or as a teacher or an educator, what's the first thing we say? Saying, of course it was. I saw you there. You are wrong. Why are you lying to me? And that's only increasing the state of hyperarousal, the fight, flight, freeze in that child, and they will just continue to block. So when a child says, it wasn't me, one way to de-escalate the situation and help them work through what's actually happening is to say, I can see that might have been stressful, or you were caught off guard, or that might have happened in quick succession, or you might just not have seen that coming. Why don't we break it down? Why don't we just see and work through what might have happened? Who was there? Who else was there? What you might remember that you might have said, what you might not. And gradually you can sort of deconstruct and the situation, or rather construct what actually happened for that child to help that child remember. And if we're calm and if we're non-threatening and if we're compassionate, that by itself will soothe that child down. And they will be able to say, yeah, it's true. Actually, now that I'm back in that scenario, I can see that I didn't see Jimmy or whatever, and I didn't mean to knock them over. I was just all arms and legs. And then, of course, I didn't expect Jimmy to get upset, and then I saw them, their face was angry, and I got a shock, so I got angry, etc., etc. Now, because very often kids don't remember, it might be quite hard to help to break these things down and to help them relive the situation. But it's really important to try and do that with compassion, with calm, wanting to try and support that child's executive functions, memory more than anything. So give it a go. Just try and encourage calmly a review of what happened and see whether they can come to understand that it might have been them, but it's okay. They're beginning to see what led them to respond in that way, to get angry or to throw something or to bash at the wall or to say something rude. And you know what? Kids know that that doesn't feel right, but they don't know what to do about it. So helping them see that there was some actions and consequences and how else they might be able to respond is going to be super helpful.